One sweet potato from your kitchen can turn into a dozen or more free plants. Not seeds, not a trip to the garden center, just one potato you already have. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to sprout it, how to pull the slips off the right way, and how to root them so they are ready for the garden. Let me show you. Here is the short version. A slip is just a rooted sprout that grows off a sweet potato. You wake the potato up with warmth and moisture. It sends out leafy shoots. You twist those shoots off, and you root them in water. There are two ways to start it: soil, which is faster at about 4 to 6 weeks, or a jar of water, which takes about 6 to 7 weeks, but lets you watch the whole thing happen. Start now if you are about 6 weeks out from warm weather, because slips only go outside once your soil is reliably above 60 degrees. Here's what you need. 1 sweet potato, and this part matters. Buy organic if you can, or grab one that is already showing little sprouts. Regular grocery potatoes are sometimes treated to slow sprouting, so an organic one, or one that is already waking up, will save you weeks. Then, for the water method, a clean glass jar and a few toothpicks. For the soil method, a shallow tray and some moist potting or seed starting mix. A warm spot around 70 to 80 degrees, and a sunny window. That is the whole list. Step 1. Pick and prep the potato. Choose a firm, healthy potato with no soft spots and give it a rinse. You do not need to cut it. A medium potato gives you the most slips, often a dozen or more. Step 2. Start it in water, the watch it happen method. Find the tapered, pointier end. That is the rooting end, and it goes down. Push 3 or 4 toothpicks into the middle of the potato and rest them on the rim of the jar, so the bottom half sits in water and the top half stays in the air. Set it in a warm, bright window and keep that bottom end covered. Change the water about once a week so it stays clear. Step 3. Or start it in soil, the faster way. Lay the potato on its side in a tray and cover it with about 1 inch of moist mix. Keep it warm and lightly damp. In roughly a week, you will see roots, and about a week after that, green sprouts push up through the soil. Step 4. Let the slips grow. Now, you wait for the show. In 2 to 4 weeks, you will see leafy shoots, the slips, growing from the top. Let them reach about 5 to 6 inches tall, with a few leaves each. Step 5. Harvest the slips. Grip a slip at its base and gently twist and pull it off the potato, or snap it where it meets the tuber. Do not worry if it comes off without roots. That is normal. One potato keeps pushing out new slips for weeks, so keep harvesting. Step 6. Root the slips in water. Stand them in a shallow glass with just the bottom half in water and the leaves above the rim. In 5 to 7 days, you will have 1 to 2 inch roots. One tip: keep the leaves out of the water so they do not rot. Step 7. Plant them out. Once your soil is above 60 degrees and frost is well behind you, plant each rooted slip about 12 to 18 inches apart, with rows around 3 feet apart. Wider spacing means bigger potatoes. Water them in and keep them damp for the first week while they settle. A few mistakes trip people up. First, planting too early. Sweet potatoes hate cold soil, and slips will just sit and sulk below 60 degrees. So wait for real warmth. Second, using a cold room. If your slips are slow, they are probably too cool. These are a tropical crop, and they want 70 to 80 degrees to sprout. Third, drowning the slips. When you root them, only the stem goes in the water, not the leaves, and change the water if it turns cloudy. And fourth, being impatient and pulling slips too small. Let them hit 5 to 6 inches so they root fast and transplant strong. That is it. 1 grocery store sweet potato, a little warmth, and a few weeks of patience, and you have a whole tray of free plants ready for the garden. If this helped, subscribe so you catch the next Grow Your Own guide. And head to gardeningdream.com for the full written steps, timing charts, and more free food projects like this one. I will see you in the next one.